Espresso is the fundamental ingredient to every coffee beverage we love, so it has to be good. With your Beanz subscription, you're getting incredible coffees with every delivery, and they need to be dialed in to get the best flavours possible. Hi, I'm from Pablo and Rusty's. We're passionate about two things: delicious specialty coffee and creating a positive impact. We're proudly B Corp, carbon neutral, and 1% for the planet certified. Today we're going to dial in Trailblazer on the Barista Express. Now, assuming you've selected the double on the filter size button, place the single wall double shot basket in the portafilter and the machine is fired up. We're at the same starting point. Here's what my bar setup looks like from accessories to placement. Pause here if you need a minute to set yourself up for the brew along. At minimum, grab a dry towel. Trailblazer has sweet, fruit-forward, delicious notes as an espresso, or it pairs perfectly with your favorite dairy or non-dairy alternative. Enjoy. Let's dial it in together. My grinder is set to an 8 and yours may be different, and that's okay. We'll get to that in a little bit. Let's just start right where we are. Pull out the portafilter with a simple twist and wipe it dry. You can also get rid of any coffee grounds that might be left in the basket. Insert the dosing funnel. This is going to keep all the coffee in the basket while you're grinding, and while I'm grinding, what I'm going to do is also purge the brew group to get rid of any residual coffee and also reheat the system. Press and purge. My brew recipe is 18 grams of freshly ground coffee. We are going for 28 to 30 seconds of brew time, and that will yield 36 grams of espresso. It's going to look like you have a lot of coffee in the basket, so that's why we left the dosing funnel on so we can settle the bed without spilling. Tap the edges of the basket and move it around and settle it like you would a cake pan. Remove the dosing funnel, going in for that tamp. This is a pretty fun and simple process, so align your wrist and elbow in a straight line as best as you can, thumbs facing each other, and just come into the bed and press it until it stops moving or pushes back at you. And that is tamping in a nutshell. Remember, we are aiming for 18 grams of coffee. Head over to your knockbox and just give it a little twist above the surface of the bed. If you have the right dose, it should barely touch the surface of the coffee. Alright, let's give it a quick polish. This is a no pressure finish polish, just a little twist. Now wipe off the edges. This is important to get a nice watertight seal and bring it over to the machine and set it left to right. Press the double cup button, grab your cup and get it under the spout. You shouldn't see the first drop until around the 7 to 9 second mark. The machine starts at a low pressure and water is moved through the puck up to high pressure. That's called pre-infusion. This will result in a slow saturation of the bed and a full extraction of sugars, acids, omegas and lipids that make up a delicious espresso. And finishing up, this is beautiful. Okay, look at that crema, it's looking delicious. Trailblazer has sweet, fruit-forward, delicious notes as an espresso, or it pairs perfectly with your favorite dairy or non-dairy alternative. Did your shot look and taste like mine? The number one goal of adjusting the grind is to either slow down or speed up the flow of water running through the coffee bed. Don't be afraid of this step, we can always adjust it back. If the water flow is too fast, the coffee may taste sour. Adjust the grind a couple of notches finer to slow down the water through the bed. If the flow is too slow, the coffee could taste bitter or roasty. Adjust the grind a couple of notches coarser to speed up the flow of water through the coffee bed. Over time, all these steps will become second nature and you'll go from having good coffee sometimes to great coffee every time. Explore all our curated specialty coffees at beanz.com by Breville.